Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm GT. Today I'm going to be showcasing the VN SV5000. It was released in November 1989. It was the first HSV to hit the 200 kilowatt mark. It was standard with auto only. It was positioned as a luxury release. Later on in time, this would probably be the equivalent of what a Senator was, but it did come standard with a bigger motor. So that would be equivalent of a VR and VS 215i. This is the cover of the SV5000 brochure showing the motor, which we'll talk about a bit later in detail. There was 359 SV5000s built. Initially they were released in rose grey and SV racing green. There was 60 rose grey, 291 SV racing green, 4 in ruby red, 3 in imperial blue, and 1 in alpine white. The standard sports seats came with leather bolsters, grey velour sides and backs, crushed leather velour inserts, which were made of a pattern of short twin parallel lines set vertically to form contrasting dots, which was unique to the SV5000. Inside you had the standard premium Sansui stereo with 7-band graphic equalizer, electric aerial, power windows, power mirrors, central locking with the Calais anti-theft alarm, cruise control, trip computer, and air conditioning. The last page of the brochure shows the dealer network for HSV SV models and the rear of the SV5000. This is a magazine advertisement for the SV5000 announcing the finest Australian sporting saloon in the world. At time of release, the SV5000 was the most powerful HSV ever made with 200 kilowatts. The SV89 before it had 180 kilowatts, and the VL Walkinshaw also had 180 kilowatts. Moving away from the brochure, let's have a look at a book, A Complete Guide to Holden Special Vehicles, 1988 to 1991, which does feature the SV5000. Check out this photo of the dealership during the VN model run. This was a brand new SV5000 in rose grey in a new car showroom, and in the rear you have a VL Walkinshaw which was run out stock. The SV5000 had a unique grille. It was similar to the SV89, but it did have a centered badge. This is the SV5000 with fully optional leather. This is one of the early cars, doesn't have climate control air conditioning. That didn't get released until 1990. On the left you can see the standard SV5000 seats with leather bolsters, unique SV5000 cloth, and the SV logos were woven into the cloth seat backs only on the standard seats. Under the hood you had the SV airbox, and on the rear the new spoiler had the first integrated LED stop light for a HSV. On the outside the body kit is the same as the SV89. It does have a different grille, and on the tops of the guards it also has little flares. The wheels were first seen, this design, on the SV LE wagons, but on the SV5000 they're 8 inches instead of 7, and they feature a flush center cap. The side skirts on these cars are different to the SV89, and they are unique to the SV5000. And it does have a unique pinstripe and SV5000 decals on the bottom doors, front and rear bars. The one shown here has the optional sunroof. On the inside you have full velour door trims with a leather armrest and a cloth insert with gathered velour. Each dash has SV5000 with the build number. The colour of this one is smoky beige. You have the 3-spoke Momo wheel. Here we have one of the leather option cars. The back seat styling is taken from the VQ Caprice. It's quite contoured. I still think this is the best back seat Holden's ever made. And here it is in leather. This SV5000 has its original stereo, and being a later build it also has the climate control. It is however missing the centre horn pad on the steering wheel. The crushed velour seats look magic with the leather bolsters. This one here has a different steering wheel, but it's well taken care of. That back seat is amazing. You've got another one in leather. It has a different center pad on the steering wheel, which was mainly on the VP models, but it was also on the VG Maloo with some red highlights. This is full leather. The detail on the upholstery is amazing. The pleats that they put in the leather, on the bolsters, even on the non-leather models, just amazing. So much attention to detail. This one here's an earlier build because it doesn't have climate control, but it does have the optional sunroof. Alright, a final look at the interior. It's quite plush to touch. You can see the pleats even on the non-leather model. Got the climate control there and the trip computer. All SV5000s are automatic and they also have cruise control. Let's talk about the line. It's a 5-litre V8. It has red engine covers, 200 kilowatts at 5.4, 410 newton meters at 3.6. Now there's some revisions for the V8, including a revised camshaft, valve springs, high compression pistons, revised exhaust valves. There was a high flow airbox, as you can see from HSV, tune length extractors with big bore free flow dual exhaust system with twin skin pipes. The SV5000 had a unique HSV badge on the front engine cover. The SV5000 did 0 to 100 in 6.7 seconds and quarter mile in 14.9. SV Racing Green is the colour most associated with the SV5000, but here is a rose grey, which was the second most popular option. Some of the SV5000s had moulds on the doors, which this one does, and the later ones I don't think had the moulds. Green looks great, rose grey looks great. I guess it depends what you like the best. The front wheel arch extensions were used because the 8-inch wheels protruded beyond the end of the guard, and in the later models the VN Group A arch was used instead, which carried over to VP models when they had 8-inch wheels. The 8-inch wheels were designed to fit future IRS models in the VP. HSV decided to keep the offsets the same so the wheels could be rotated, so they used the old VL diff in the rear, and that allowed the wheels to fit under the existing quarter panels without rubbing. If you like this type of content, check out my VN playlist. Make sure you like and subscribe. Catch you later.